Matt Schneider, PGA professional at the Steve Bosdosh Golf Academy. Just want to do a video analysis of a very common problem and a gentleman by the name of Michael who has been working very hard to correct it, and it takes a lot of work to make a swing change. So let's get right into it. Over on the left with the red lines, I want you to notice that as he takes the club back to the backswing, we've got head moving left, everything's going behind the ball. Problems here are going to be chunking it, hitting it thin. This is because the bottom point of the arc is going to be behind the ball, causing you to swing up on it. Okay, we want to stay away from doing that. We have to load more left. And keeping your head over the ball is a fundamental, because if your head is moving, then your perception of the ball is changing, and therefore the ball almost becomes a moving target, so it makes it very difficult to be consistent. You see a major bend in the left arm, so anytime the left arm is bending, it's going to decrease consistency because you have to straighten it the right amount as it comes through. It also involves timing, but also when you bend your left arm, it gives you the ability to take the club back without fully turning. So Michael here could definitely be turning more, and we've been working really hard on focusing on using the body to hit the shots rather than the arms and hands. So once the body's moving correctly, it should almost feel like the arms and hands and club are just coming through effortlessly. So we want to make sure that we're using our big muscles to get the most out of our swing, rather than relying mostly on our smaller muscles like our arms and hands. Now this is specific for Michael, and let's see the improvement that we've made. Okay, so let's take it to the top of the backswing and see how we do. So as you can see there, Michael's in a much better position. I like that you can see some of almost his right shoulder blade. That means he's made more of a turn. There's less bend in the left arm, and there's a lot more use of the core, as well as his head stays in the circle or even a little bit left. Michael had to feel like he was moving his entire body about a foot in front of that ball in order to get in this position. So you have to remember, when you're making a swing change, it's relative to what you were doing, not necessarily what you feel like is really happening, right? In golf, we always talk about feel versus real. You might feel like one thing's happening, but what's really happening? So the constant feedback with video analysis is really nice for him to start to connect the dots on, okay, I feel like I'm doing this. I feel like I'm leaning a foot in front of my left foot, but the video says I'm staying really steady. So this is really encouraging, and it's able for us to get fast results. Now that said, we've been working on this, amongst other things, for about 6 weeks now, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes to make a lasting swing change. But there's no denying that he has made a long-term beneficial swing change. And I think that's what we're all looking for. We're not looking for quick fixes, because how often do we fall back into the same traps? Okay, so if you're tired of falling in the same traps, come see us or go see a PGA professional in your area. Or you can check out our Cyber Academy. We'd be happy to do video analysis for you. Now, let's take it down to impact. So as you can see, down to impact, Michael's had to move his head back into the circle. So it's just extra movement. He does a good job here. I mean, he's an athlete. But again, it's going to create inconsistencies. I mean, we're talking about inches, not even inches, fraction of inches of precision here with the golf swing. And let's take a look at the new move. Very nice through there. Excellent ball divot. I love his improved impact position. He's driving more with his legs towards the target. He's really pushing nicely off of the full inside of his right foot. Rather than over here, you can see his heel is coming up. That's driving his hips in and kind of crowding him a little bit. You can see a better post up on that left side. And really important here is you can see his hands are further forward. Now, it's just a little bit, but having those hands 2 inches or 1 inch more forward is going to help him make sure that he doesn't hit 2 inches or 1 inch behind the ball, which makes all the difference in golf. So here you can see really nice job getting the ball first and then through for the divot. Okay, we need to make sure that he's hitting ball divot every time, and that's how you're going to improve consistency. First, hit down on the ball every time. Second, control how much you're hitting down on the ball every time. But with these moves over here, coming through, hanging back, he's rolling the dice. Okay, and you can see as he comes through, he does a much better job turning rather than rolling his wrists over. You can really see he's got better extension. It's a really nice finish. So let's watch those swings in full speed. Yep. I don't know about you, but I'm taking this guy 100% of the time. So I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, good luck on your golf game.